He's better now. Look, he's all better. He's just joking. He's just joking. I'm bro, you do it. That's pretty accurate.
This swing has been here your whole life?
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
It doesn't look that good.
I know, I'm telling you. It's an engineering feat, man. It keeps going even if you stay still.
I guess so, yeah.
In the dead of night, with my heart calling you, Jesus, Jesus. I lie wide awake in bed, with my heart beating out of my chest. Jesus, Jesus, my heart wants you. Dead of night, with my heart calling yours. Oh Jesus, Jesus. Oh, I lie wide awake in bed, with my heart beating out of my chest. Jesus, Jesus, my heart.
If everyone could please be seated. Including Hideko Honda, Jean Dapkus, Claudette McCann, and Paul McCann. We know that their impact, legacy, and enduring love has contributed immensely to the people you have become, and we feel that close to our hearts on this important day. I'm truly honored that Josh and Haley have asked me to officiate them through this ceremony of love today. As two people who mean a great deal to me, this is uniquely special. For those of you who don't know me, Haley is my older cousin by birth. But she's a best friend and a sister by choice. Haley has consistently been one of my biggest cheerleaders in life. I am more fearless, more courageous, and more myself because of watching her live life authentically, courageously, and unabashedly. I've never met someone who's so willing to take risks, to embrace the jump and the fall, and to lead with a huge heart on their sleeve. And since we've always done most everything in life together, thank you for also letting me stand at the altar while you marry Josh. This is way better than photoshopping myself into your anniversary photos. Haley wasn't long into her college journey when I started to hear about her friend Josh. Back then, he really was just a friend. But as I like to tease Haley, it was clear he was always destined to be more. Most fun facts about school were about Josh. Daily work involved Josh, inside jokes, and countless conversations would be sprinkled with a hint of Josh. So when on September 5th, 2016, this was fact-checked in my text messages, I received a text that said, I kissed Josh. I'd like to think I could have predicted, that's almost exactly 9 years to the day, that I'd be standing at their wedding. This elusive Josh character snuck up on me. Those of you who know Josh might be familiar with his quiet exterior. He presents gentle and calm. But in the almost decade I have come to know Josh, he has bloomed into the kindest, most inquisitive, and thoughtful person I've known. He's wildly silly and creative. He gives excellent gifts, and he's someone who makes you feel extremely seen and heard. Josh and Haley, born just a week apart in December, are both fire signs. And to me, that is evident in their love. I've seen it since the spark through the very few wildfires, crackle and glow into a steady burn. Their love thrives in the outdoors. They are the king and queen of adventure. Their love story started with months traveling abroad. Plus, I've never met two people who love museums and learning obscure facts more. Their love is communal. They are a space where people gather. They bring friends together through elaborate parties, through scavenger hunts, through hours and hours of games. They are a home for friends, for family, and for Arya, an integral piece of their puzzle. It is a joy to watch the fun and adventure the three of you have, to be the loving and supportive family and parents that you are. Haley and Josh value joy and play, chasing dreams, and encouraging one another to show up in the spaces that serve their best selves. You have the utmost respect for the other's journey while honoring your own. You are to me the epitome of best friends. You care deeply about the other's wishes and happiness, and you are willing to sacrifice. But you're also ready to step up, be seen, and show up authentically, knowing your equally complete partner accepts the whole you. Josh and Haley, it's no surprise you're making your vows under the Redwoods, a place that is sacred for both of you. As you'll hear today, nature is a theme that follows these lovers. As you take in the day, know you are witnessed in a love as strong as these redwoods, as warm and glowing as summer fire, and as tranquil, ever flowing and bountiful as the ocean's waves. So today we honor you, together yet joined. We honor your love and your journey. I'd now like to invite Arya to come up and Josh's uncle Kimo, who will share a few words on the special exchange of lays.
In Hawaiian culture, the lei holds profound meaning that speaks directly to the heart of marriage and lifelong love. There's a Hawaiian proverb that goes, "Ele kau, ele ho'oilo, ike aloha," meaning love is worn like a lei through the summers and the winters. Love is everlasting. This beautiful proverb reminds us that true love, like the lei, endures through all seasons of life. Whether in flowers, seeds, feathers, words, or song, the lei is a circle of love, the woven expression of aloha. It reminds us that even in our darkest hours, we are bound by a community that endures, capable of offering and receiving love in all forms. A celebration and acknowledgement of love that occurs every time a lei is given or received. Today, Aria embodies this beautiful truth as she joins this sacred ceremony, wearing her haku lei with pride and love. The haku lei consists of 3 strands of cordage braided together to create something stronger and more beautiful than a single strand alone. With this marriage, in addition to making a promise to each other, Josh and Haley make a promise to Aria. Like this haku lei, your family is and will forever be braided together. 3 lives intertwined, each bringing their own strength and beauty to create something bigger and more beautiful than the sum of its parts. As you place these lei upon each other, you're not only adorning your family with flowers, but crowning them with your promise of eternal aloha, love that will endure through all the summers and winters of your lives together.
There's something in my eye.
Thank you, Uncle Kimo, for that beautiful reflection. I'd now like to invite Haley's mother, Sue, for the poem.
This poem is entitled Redwood Love. You stood beneath the giants, newlywed and young, your vows still echoing in the ancient misty air, and you saw in their soaring heights a vision of your own design, a future rooted deep in earth with arms that stretch out for a love divine. Their strength is not a single trunk, but in their interwoven web below, so too your roots entwined and sure will hold through every wind and snow. The years will carve you just like them, with rings that count each joy and strain, and you'll stand side by side, weathering the quiet sun and cleansing rain.
Thank you, Auntie Sue. I knew I was in love with Josh before we even started dating. We met in college and were friends first. We had a lot of shared interests and could talk for hours without running out of words or topics. It always felt like we were in on a joke before anyone else was. But the summer of 2016 is when things began to shift. Many of you will recall that summer, Josh and I talked constantly. We were each at home, separated by a time zone and the Pacific Ocean. But on this specific night, I remember walking home with a friend at sunset,
paying half attention to her while mostly texting Josh. And I remember thinking, I am definitely falling in love with this guy. Like, what if I one day recount this story to our friends and family while standing at the altar? And what if I tell it to our kids? This is true, I really thought it, and I didn't tell anyone because it was frankly insane. And I haven't told you, Josh, until right now because I wanted to save it for this moment. But I fell in love with you when you were 3,000 miles away and 3 hours behind, and I've loved you ever since. There are countless reasons why I love you. You have a real zest for life. I like that you always order the weird donut flavor because you want to try something new, and that you have on more than one occasion bought a homemade zine from an entrepreneurial child at a park. Your thoughtfulness and generosity are unmatched. I am constantly in awe of how many things come naturally to you. You bought juggling balls and watched one YouTube video, and by the end of the night, you could juggle. Once you heard a song on TikTok and then sat down at the piano and sounded it out until you could reproduce the whole thing. It took you one day to learn how to ski. But you're not braggy about your talents. You're just good, and you're always happy to teach others to be good too. I love your deep and genuine love for nature, particularly animals. Each critter that you see produces a fresh gasp and laser-focused excitement. It is pure joy each time, and it brings me pure joy to watch you. Your curiosity is broad and endless. I love that you're always learning new facts and sharing them with me like my own personal podcast. On that note, you're an excellent cat dad. You're the best platform for a sleeping kitty because you can happily busy yourself on your computer for hours at a time and you don't move around too much. You're also a fantastic real father to the world's greatest kid. It's so fun to watch you think up activities for Aria and to see the creativity and intention that goes into every project you do together. Your love and care is constant, whether across the ocean or side by side on a couch. All of this to say, I admire that you are endlessly committed to bettering yourself and the world around you. Your desire to understand how things work and find practical solutions to improve them is truly something to behold, and I'm lucky to reap the benefits. Josh, knowing you for 11 years and being your partner for 9 of them, I've gotten to observe and celebrate a lot of different versions of you, and I've loved every one of them. We make a really good team. You can always calm me down if I'm feeling anxious or amp me up if I'm feeling disinterested. You encourage me to try new things and let me convince you to try them too. I know that when things get tough, I can count on you. We've been through grief and loss, injuries and illness, change and uncertainty. And even when things are bad, you make me feel like everything will be okay. When the sky was orange with wildfire smoke, we donned our masks and had an apocalyptic photo shoot. When an elk blocked the trail to our car, we went around and had a really unique pitch black beach walk. Your willingness to indulge my silly ideas and make them better is one of my very favorite things. I feel like there's nothing you won't try with me and that we couldn't accomplish together if we really put our minds to it. Now, not everyone gets a kid when they find their partner, and no one has ever gotten as lucky as me when they did. I gotta change directions. Aria, it's been a true joy to grow with you the last 9 years and to watch you blossom into the person that you are. You are so smart, so creative, so kind, and bright, and beautiful. I'm so grateful to know and to love you. I'm marrying your dad. This is my promise to you too. To always look out for you, to be silly with you, to support and to love you my whole life long. And Josh, we've already agreed on our shared big vows, and we'll get to those next. But I want to make some small vows now that I can promise to you as your partner. I promise to stop and wait with you while you look at a bird on a hike. I promise to try new board games with you, and if the rules are complicated, I will only complain a little bit. I will continue to expand my tolerance for raw fish so that we can one day enjoy an omakase sushi meal together. I will also show you pictures of any raccoon, possum, deer, snake, and lizard I see when you're not there, and take a video if they're doing something interesting. I'll be better at reading the articles you send me so that we can discuss them, and I'll sometimes send you one back. But most importantly, I promise to treat you with respect to trust you, and to support you through all life's joys and challenges. I promise to face those challenges with realism and optimism because I know that as a team, we can get through anything. I promise to continue to love all the different iterations of you, to grow and change alongside you, and to push each other to be better. I can't wait to see all the things you'll become and all that we'll do together. I love you.
Okay. I don't know how I could possibly hold myself together now. Try. You know, I think back on when I first told you that I loved you, and I remember thinking, feeling deep down that you were the one I would marry one day. And that feeling has never wavered. Anyway, I would like to talk about 3 topics today. It's called signposting. I call them the 3 whys. Why I love you, why I'm excited for our family, and why I'm looking forward to our life together. Why I love you. You are honest and empathetic. And so much so that your eyebrows alone will give away what you're feeling, especially when you try to hide it. But this is a superpower in disguise. As I'm sure others have experienced, your openness and honesty gives those around you permission to be open and honest as well. It's like this intangible force or aura that surrounds you that just puts everyone else at ease. You're deeply curious and brave. This is what makes being around you so fun. You're drawn to the unknown, and that's how so many of our adventures begin. Whether we're trying new restaurants, listening to new podcasts, or traveling to new countries, you are unafraid of diving in head first. And I love diving in beside you. I truly respect and enjoy being with you. I deeply respect your self-confidence, work ethic, patience, creativity, intelligence, and your core values. And I know you respect me in the same way. This mutual respect is what brings about the trust, patience, and perseverance in our relationship. It also means we feel safe sharing our deepest, truest selves with one another. And this is all just a sampling of why I love you. You're such a wonderfully beautiful, multidimensional human. And now I want to talk about our wonderfully beautiful families. Why I'm excited for our family. I love my family. All right. And I love your family. I believe that our families were a major part of what drew us to each other. Not because of some secret matchmaking mission, or I wouldn't put it past them, but because of how they raised us. Growing up surrounded by love and having incredible examples of love undoubtedly played a part in the kinds of love that we looked for in one another. It's funny how often we spot similarities between our relatives, usually expressed in their values and their delightfully weird sense of humor. From the beginning of our relationship to today, our families have been our bedrock through it all. And speaking of family, Arya, can you come up here? It's okay. My incredible daughter, who was a wee toddler when we first started dating, has been a constant for us as well. From the get-go, you were so tremendously sweet and loving to her. You're such a positive force in her life, from encouraging her creative pursuits, to inspiring her to roller skate, to telling her the stories of so many remarkable women, aka rebel girls, To watch the two of you bond over the years means more to me than you can possibly imagine. Part 3. Why I'm looking forward to our life together. Since we met, my views on many things have changed, but a sacred few have remained constant. Squirrels are fantastic. You can't trust this California weather, but you can today. And love is a commitment. It's possible that I might pivot on those first two beliefs, maybe, but that last one is locked in. True love, the deep, the kind of enduring love that is impervious to emotional whims or fancy, is an everlasting commitment to a person, regardless of the current circumstances. This kind of love can be unglamorous, but I believe it's also more satisfying and meaningful. And it's why I know I'll be happy for the rest of my life with you. Our love and commitment to one another has been resolute, but so much about us has changed. Just 3 years ago, my hair was longer than yours, and you had your nose piercing. Whether it's hair and piercings or beliefs and desires, we're going to continue changing as people, and I'm excited to continually fall in love with you as the decades go by. Okay, phew. Made it to the end. There's so much more that I could say about why I'm making these vows to you today, but luckily, I'll have the rest of my life to communicate and demonstrate my commitment to you. Oh. I guess it's maybe this one, yeah. So here's my first multi-part vow to you. I promise that I will never take our beautiful love for granted, that my respect for you is as unconditional as my love for you, and that I will always be committed to you through all of our change and pivots to come. I really, truly love you, Hales. Kiss you.
Not on my watch. I did pre-read them in an attempt to desensitize, and it didn't work. So beautiful, both of you. Haley and Josh, your adoration, respect, and love for one another could not be more clear. When we began, I reflected, this is not a day that everything in your life changes. It does, however, mark a new way forward in your union, including the ways you will choose and commit to one another each and every day to continue showing, sharing, and growing your everlasting partnership. If you will both repeat after me with your official I do's to declare the promises you have chosen together that symbolize and reflect the ways and wishes for living as husband and wife. Do you, Josh and Haley, promise to celebrate what makes each other happy and delight in the joys you create together?
I do.
Do you promise to maintain your own identity, interests, and friendships and bring the richness of your individual life to strengthen your partnership? Do you promise to grow together, celebrating your changing interests and dreams, and encouraging each other to be the best versions of yourself? Do you promise to hold each other in the highest respect, to believe in each other even when you struggle to believe in yourself, and to trust that you're doing your best? Do you promise to love not just who each of you are today, but who each of you will become, embracing the unknown future you'll discover together? Do you promise to ride life's waves together through joy and sorrow, success and struggle, trusting that whatever comes, you will face it together? Haley and Josh, you have made your vows to one another, some outstandingly special ones at that, for how you'll continue with respect, curiosity, intention, and love to ride life's waves together. Know that as you encounter those waves, you can find comfort that you have been witnessed and blessed by all those you love, who share our own vow to support and honor this union. We've now come to the last symbolic step in our ceremony, the rings. Do we have them? This is your final and tangible commitment of the promises you make to each other today and always, to love and to hold, to be loved and to be held. Let these be a circular, never-ending reminder of the sanctity and love of your marriage. If you will individually repeat after me as you exchange your rings. Josh, please place the ring on Haley's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our commitment
I give you this ring as a symbol of our commitment
and our everlasting connection.
and our everlasting connection.
Haley, please place the ring on Josh's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our commitment
I give you this ring as a symbol of our commitment
and our everlasting connection.
and our everlasting connection.
As your ring exchange is complete, you have made your official commitments and consent in marriage to one another. Haley and Josh, congratulations on this momentous milestone. May your promises for your future together slowly take shape in the form of love, health, success, family, and happiness. May you continue to support and honor one another as you already so specially do, while you begin this journey together, hand in hand, over the waves and through the redwoods of life. By the power vested in me by the state of California and by the power of your own choice and commitment, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Now kiss!
Really nice.